Hello and welcome. My name is Suzanne. This is Money Made Magic. Today's video is talking about a specific topic, which is the use of cash. And one of you lovely people commented on my video last week and suggested that it didn't matter that if we paid in cash or not, that there were no benefits to that. And that's an absolutely valid point. But in this video, I'm going to explore that argument, really, that discussion. So this is Money Made Magic, and on this channel what we discuss is everything to do with budgets, frugal living, living well on a budget, and all those lovely things. So cash, what's your thoughts on cash? Do you pay cash for anything at all? Have you got views on that? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's not a good thing? In this modern day age, it is more common for people to pay with card, isn't it? Or even with your phone. I mean, we don't even carry cards around now, do we? One of the things I found, and this is the reason why I'm posting this video really, was that I did find a massive benefit from paying in cash. When I started my budget journey, my journey to paying down debt about a year and a bit ago, it's about 15 months now, to be honest. One of the things I found was if I started paying in cash, I actually saved money. So one of the things I did was, as I worked out how much I needed to draw, so let's say I wanted £20 for my food and £20 for my fuel and £10 to buy things like shampoo, etc. In that week, I drew it out from the cash point. And because I'd drawn it out, it was in my purse, and the rule was I didn't spend any more than that, and I didn't go over that budget, and I saved hundreds of pounds by doing that. Now, admittedly, you can't pay cash for everything. You know, you do pay direct debits for your, for your energy bills these days, don't you? You usually pay for your car insurance and your home insurance with direct debits, etc., and that's fine. But what I found was when I was just going around, my friends, or we were going out for a coffee, or we're going out for a meal, or I was in the grocery store, I was just flashing my card everywhere. I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't clearly budgeting. If you can find ways of managing that budget without using cash that stops you from overspending, then let me know in the comments, because I'd be really interested. I think I'll be really helpful. So the whole reason I started using cash was because of that. You might have seen me before. I have a little cash wallet that I carry, and that really helped me. What I found was when I stopped using cash, because I've had a period of time where I stopped using it for personal reasons, my spending's gone up, and now I don't know what I've spent on what, and I'm not managing my money very well, and so I'm going to go back to using cash. The other reason I think that cash is really important is for small businesses. So I had a small business, and one of the things that really benefited me was if someone paid in cash, I still declared it for tax reasons, I have to, but it meant that I wasn't absorbing a charge on a card payment. So a card payment for a business will carry, albeit a small charge, it's usually 1 point something percent, but let's say you spent £100 in my business, I would say that, £1.70 something was going to the bank. And it doesn't sound a lot, but you add that up over the weeks and the months, and that's quite a substantial amount. And if you're a small business, that really impacts. I mean, if you're a large business, I don't suppose, it makes a great deal of difference. I know some of the charities don't pay charges. I know some of the not-for-profit companies don't pay charges, and that's absolutely fine. But I'd just like you to think about this idea of cash, and whether or not you like carrying cash. Let me know in the comments if you do like carrying cash, if you don't like carrying cash. I know for one thing, I'm going to continue to use cash. I think it is a benefit, and I don't think we should lose cash. I think if we lose cash, we just lose all sense of being able to manage money, don't we, in a way? When you think about what cash is, it's an exchange, isn't it? So it's like a token. You have a piece of paper in your hand and you're exchanging that for somebody's goods or somebody's service. And I know it's the same with a card, but it's not tangible. It's not, your body doesn't get that same sense of, I've done something, I've exchanged something. All you're doing is tapping a card on a machine. pressing a button on a computer to order something. I just think we need to think very carefully about this idea of cash. So I'm off out today. I am going to go for a meal somewhere. So I'm going to be mindful that I'm going to go and pay for the meal in cash. I think that's really important. So those were the arguments for paying cash. Certainly from a personal perspective, that's what I feel. Let's think about the arguments for not paying cash. So I totally get what the person was saying about, that they couldn't find benefits to cash. And I think part of the reason for that may be if you're paying with your card and you have a purchase and it's maybe faulty or whatever, you've always got that backup, haven't you? You can go back to your card provider. I know a lot of people do things like pay for their holidays on their credit card so that if there's a problem, they can get a refund quite quickly because they have protection, don't they? Extra protection for financial purchases on a credit card and protection through your bank as well, which is really important. I suppose the other thing would be, if you were unfortunate enough to get mugged or something like that, or, somebody stole your purse or your wallet, then you can stop your card, can't you? But if you've got £400 worth of cash in your purse, that's gone. So I totally get where you're coming from with that argument about, not seeing the benefits of paying cash. And I'd love to have you all join in with this debate. What do you think, cash or not? And if you're not using cash, how best do you manage your money? Please let me know in the comments. That'd be really helpful. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe. It always helps me as a small channel. Click that notification bell if you want to see more videos from me. And thank you for being with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.